what you know about me. Let's start at the top, man. Let's talk about your professional background and kind of what led you into your industry and your career.
Sure. Okay. So just to summarize before we get into it. So yeah, I have worked in the financial market since 1995, right out of grad school. I started at the Bank of Canada. I did variety of roles there, but I was on the foreign exchange desk back when the central bank still intervened in the market. And then I joined their reserves management desk, which is basically managing their foreign reserves. So some really good experiences there. The idea with working at a central bank is they don't pay very well. They pay better now than they do, but they didn't pay very well. And so you basically spend a few years there and you'd use it as a working experience, like a elite finishing school, as it were.
Yeah.
And then you go out in the private industry. So I pretty much did that. After I was at the Bank of Canada, I joined TD in Toronto on their FX desk for about 2 years. Transitioned back to I basically went to the Bank of Canada, TD, back to the Bank of Canada, and then from there I was, realizing again, it's like I've been at the bank for 8 years now. Even I got more experience, it's more valuable. The civil service salary can only go so far. You want to do something with your life, or you want to have a safe job. And my view was I learned a lot in the central bank role, but there was a lot of opportunity out there. For family reasons, I wound up taking a job in Alberta. I grew up in Alberta. My family was all in Western Canada, and I had been out east for 10 years odd. So I wound up taking a job with ATB Financial, which is it's a crown corporation owned by the Alberta government, but it provides the same banking service as all the Canadian banks.
Yeah.
And from there, I basically ran their FX desk, which was kind of an interesting time. And since then, I've been basically bouncing around a few roles. I wound up working at Scotia on their deposit specialist role, basically advising companies on what to do with their money. And then since then, I went to a sort of portfolio management role, which I've been currently in for a few years.